Hello everybody. Well, my wife and I were shopping inside looking for some lunch, and there's a place I want to show you next door. This is Tenjinya, a really popular, it's like a bento place where you pick up cold lunch stuff. You see the place? Oh, they changed the sign. It used to have a different sign up front. It's Tenjinya. But what I want to show you is this place right here. Now, this doesn't really come under the classification of abandoned, although there's a piece of land behind it that's kind of abandoned. See, I'll show it for you from this side. Okay, here's Tenjinya. We've got the crowded parking lot here, and I bet they're just dying to get a hold of this property right next door. There's this house right here, and the people that live here basically, how do you describe it? They don't care much about their place, as you can see. It's in a pretty sorry state of repair. But that's not what I wanted to show you. That's this property here, which may or may not be associated with them. I'm not sure. But it's basically an abandoned strip of land. Now, certainly not abandoned. This is valuable land right here, right next to Tenjinya. This is Minami-Kansen. This is valuable property. That's going to be the next central area of Shizuoka. This is worth a lot of money right here. But as long as I've been here, nobody has ever done anything with this. It's got a fence here. There were chickens in here at one time. The land is just basically completely gone back. There you can see that it probably had some farming activity once. It's a little tiny what are those, kumquats? There's some lemons or mikan over there. Not lemons, mikans. So there was definitely one time some activity going on here. Lots of residue of perhaps farming in the past. This is the kind of stuff that makes me think that it might be associated with that little house. Look at the cages over there, which is really sad. I mean, some people really need help. They can't take care of themselves. I think that might be the case here. Look at the laundry pole here. I've never seen the chickens. I've heard the chickens. I've walked past here and I've heard cluck, 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 and I don't see any chickens. Little cage there. So even if it's not abandoned, it's certainly neglected, forgotten, lost. These trees must have been here at a time. There goes a Japanese ambulance. You see, this is busy. This is urban. This is downtown. This is nearly downtown. This is it. And there's a little patch of land here, with this fence all around it. Let's walk to the other side. This fence all around it that is basically cordoned off from the world. No one does anything with it. And it's quite valuable, even though it's a long strip like this. I'm sure this isn't more of the Tenjinya parking lot. I'm sure Tenjinya would love to get a hold of this. It's a very crowded business. They never have enough parking during before dinner time, and I'm sure they'd love to get this and extend the parking, make it a nice bit of land. Here's an old bathtub. Classic abandoned elements that I see all the time. Here's more kumquats. Is that what they are? Kumquats? I'm not sure. So this is probably once a bit of farmland back in the day before this became a big street. Here's my car. You see, so I'm actually, my wife's still inside doing her stuff. There we go. Let's just tour all the way around it. More of the cage. Cage is over here. Wooden stuff. Here's an old shoji door that my father-in-law could have built at one time. You never know. It's a possibility. More of that over here. More people come and see. It's a busy place. They need lots of parking. And there's we're come all the way around to the other side now. See, there's the building over there. And we'll just continue our tour all the way across. We'll walk on over, wind up back where we started. It's all overgrown here. Here's a shed. See, this may or may not be connected to this house. The shed's full of stuff. And here this is back where I started. So we did a little tour around it. It's kind of sad, especially with seeing the way the people here are living. But I mean, the people are like that. The people who live like that all over the world, right? And it saddens my heart. Although sometimes, usually, they don't. Well, I don't know. I'm not qualified to talk about that. It hurts. The truth is the same everywhere. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for visiting a little bit of this corner of Shizuoka, Japan. See you.